Well, you know.
The doll swinging its arms up like that does seem a bit too appropriately timed. But also, the men screaming put made me laugh quite a bit. So who knows? It totally could have been unplanned. I think this could probably be achieved with a string, but the way that the doll's arms pop up like that makes me almost think it might be battery powered to do that motion. If neither of those things are true, that was a very weird clip of a very haunted doll just throwing its arms in the air. That guy said, he's staring at me, and I was like, yep, you caught me. I'm staring. I would have taken it at that point. That's pretty solid. Animal evidence. People pay tons of dollars.
You know, you're weird.
Moving into the next haunting, this TikTok user Omega44 with an X instead of an E. I feel like that's always how I read it. Not but Omega44 has been experiencing
So close.
intense haunting in his home. And I actually found the latter half of the story first before kind of digging into it. So I have two videos that are
Okay. So another quick live stream. I'm probably not going to play too long because I got to go to work in, well, 4 hours if we're being technical, but I got to leave in about 2-ish. I wanted to cover some tips on the tips usually unseen or unheard of to win, because you might look up Warzone tip videos on YouTube and they say the same thing, like get your loadout, make sure the gun's really accurate, know where the circle's going. But I wanted to cover, I want to say the more unusual tips, so the tips that are just super, super important, the tips that I see that are actually getting me and my friend Colin wins, not like things that are important but are not like super, super critical. We'll cover some tips. There'll be some tips scattered out that aren't really like the most important. You know. There'll be some tips in here that aren't like super, super important, but ones I still wanted to cover. So first tip, not in any order of importance, but one of the first tips I can say or give you is Recon Contracts. Not a lot of people do them. I wouldn't say getting them and capturing the flag is the high risk. Basically what you do, you find a Recon Contract, it's a flag contract on the map. And basically what you do is you grab the contract and it gives you an area to secure. So you just sit by like this little beacon and wait until it's secured. You get some loot and then it shows you the next area on the map, the next circle where the gas is going to close, which can be really advantageous, but also doing too many recon contracts can put you at risk for dying just because you're running around the map a lot. So if you're doing recon contracts, keep that in mind. They look like this. That is a recon contract. Just a flag. There's one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. The next tip is not really a tip, it's a fact, is that Warzone is primarily all about luck, winning. Nobody thinks that, but winning Warzone is 90% luck. If the circle's going to fall on you, if you have to travel a whole bunch, if you're going to get your loadout, if your loadout's in a kind of populated place, if it's in an empty place. Now, of course, where you are is where, you know, your loadout is going to be. It's going to be near where you are. So if you can get in a sort of abandoned place, you'd be good to go. I'm going to grab this here. I don't think I'm going to win today, but okay, that guy really just died. Makes it easier for me, whatever. Next tip I can give you is sometimes you might have to camp. That may sound silly, but sometimes you may just have to hold out and just wait, because I really don't know No, yeah, I mean, because if you're in like the final few circles, there's no point in running around. I mean, really, sometimes it's better just to sit and wait. Next tip is to don't shoot or kill anyone unless you know you can kill that person or you can kill both of them, because many times what's going to happen is you're going to go after someone and you're going to shoot, they're going to round a corner, and then you've just given yourself away. So if you can, it's better just to ease on the trigger sometimes and not get so trigger happy. Kind of another tip is fall damage. You can fall from 30 meters and live. Now, can you calculate that? Or when you're jumping off a building, can you see the 30 meters? Like, it tell you how high you are? No. But, got a threat on us. Can I finish securing my stupid area? Thanks, bro. Next tip is aim assist. I tried precision, but honestly, the best if you want. I think this goes for anyone minus PC, because PC they don't have aim assist. But for console, it would be standard. If you really want to be accurate, it's standard. I tried precision. Precision is a bit stronger than standard. The problem is that precision only activates when you're right on. I'm dead. When you're aiming right on the enemy is when precision kicks in the most. Precision is not really going to kick in if you're like if you're aiming outside of the actual character model. Standard is a slightly weaker of an aim assist, but the box of the aim assist is bigger, so you can aim a little bit outside of the character model and still have aim assist pulling you towards the enemy, which is really helpful. So go with standard is the best for Warzone. I haven't tried focusing, but I don't need to. In multiplayer, it's really weird. We're gonna win the gulag here. Had a good one last night. Didn't expect it. It was pretty insane and pretty stressful. To the Recon Contract, that's when the next circle is. That is what it looks like if you complete one. It shows you where. I think I'm gonna go to farmland. Why? Because I can. Let me in, thanks. That was me that opened that, right? Yeah, that was me. Take that. Medical syringe is useless, but we'll take it. So yeah, again, like I said, another big important tip is stop shooting at people unless you're going to kill them or unless they're engaging you. Now, you can be aggressive in this game if you want. If you want to be aggressive, you can. I don't advocate for it too much because there are a lot of things that have to work out for you to be successfully aggressive. You can do it. I've done it before, but good. We got a dead silence. I mean, that's really all the tips. So do recon contracts, but if you can do a lot, you're going to need a vehicle because you'll be traveling around the map depending on where the contracts are. And securing the area. Some are inside houses, so you're very secure. Some aren't. Or some are outside, so you're out in the open, and you got to be careful. But my recommendation, do like 3 or 4. If you can get 5 or 6, you are golden. The problem is, I mean, you're just traveling around a lot. There's a high chance of dying, especially on solos. It just depends on the mode. Just depends on what you're doing. I like to get my loadout drop. Another big tip. This is more for gathering supplies, gathering guns, gathering equipment, or whatever you need. Go to places that aren't really marked on the map. You can sometimes, like, everyone says downtown is super risky. It's never been really risky to me. In fact, going to places like farmland or lumber is way more risky than going to, you know, downtown or these other sketchy places. Pop this. Nothing here that I can tell. At least we got farmland to ourselves. And that's really the most important tips. Also, yeah, of course, get your loadout. That's very important because you can get Ghost. You want Ghost. That is the most important perk. If any, choose Ghost. Obviously, you have 3 to choose from, but on one of yours, you need Ghost, so pick up Ghost. Because everyone pops UAVs in Warzone, and later in the game, when you have your loadout, you will be undetectable by the UAV. I didn't even mean to get a recon, but that works. Also, check your loadout drops. How many are falling? There's 2. It's 1 per, like, team, essentially. If you see another box drop, that means you're probably gonna have company. It is also factually high risk to get your loadout. Like anywhere, really. If you can, another important tip, if you have the money and you have enough for, like, say, a UAV or some armor, and you're not really comfortable where your loadout dropped, buy a loadout. They are 10,000 bucks, but they will save you, I swear. Again, this is something that I think helps with frustration is knowing that Warzone is, again, it's a lot of luck. Not a lot of people believe that, but it's true. It legitimately is luck. You have to be lucky with how everything works out. Where's the gas going to go? The final circle that starts to move. Is it going to move on you? Is it going to move away from you? Do you have a gas mask? Where are you dropping when you come back from the gulag? Like, these are things that are, it's all luck. Of course, you have choice in all these, but you don't know where those people are. If there's people camping in buildings, you might get lucky, land somewhere where there's no one, and you get a bunch of loot. It might not. Now what I'm trying to do is trying to get back downtown. That's all I'm trying to do. A lot of people don't do this. I see some pro players not looking around, but I think looking around once in a blue moon, you might catch someone trying to snipe you or someone running in the distance that you could pick off. Also, the further you can run in cover without kind of revealing yourself, the better. Man.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Man.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
What would be another important tip you may ask? Maybe them adding in an FOV slider? I think that would be lovely. Damn it, that's not where I wanted to send that.
Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound. No hits on that run.
Can't believe I didn't kill that dude. These supply choppers are annoying. Alright, dead. Guess those guys were chasing each other or something. I guess this is my tip video. I did some tips. Fortunately I didn't win, but you know. What, yeah.